Sam. Go ahead. Sam's got it. Sam's got it.
Well, someone's got to get in. I got to go back.
Mine's on. Master's on.
Darren, you might want to get the wide shot because I have to go one by one.
Luke Watkins, son of Jody and Jim Rob Watkins. Ryan Wynn, son of Theodore and Sean Wynn. Jackson Batanti, son of Jennifer McDonald and James Batanti. And Gilbert Ramirez, son of Linda and Leroy Ramirez. Our cross-country senior, Luke Wessel, son of Susie and Eric Wessel.
Yeah, Wessel.
Our band senior, Alira Kane, son of Chelsea and Javen Kane. Girls golf, Georgia Madwick, daughter of Sarah and Dan Madwick. And Alira Kane, daughter of Chelsea and Javen Kane. And Justin Grady. And Willow Spence, daughter of Carissa Spence and Dane Davis. Parents and seniors, thank you for your commitment and work over the years for MHS. We appreciate your support and want to wish our seniors the best of luck as they continue this year and beyond. Please join me in giving our seniors and their parents a big round of applause. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan and all the ships at sea. Mike Powers here with Jeremiah Lang and Darren Neufeld, the rest of the mctv crew, to bring you tonight's Central National Bank pregame before the Marion Warriors take on the Mustangs of Valley Heights.
If you are on a ship at sea, comment on this YouTube post right now.
We have got Mr. Casey Case on the sideline. We're going to go to Darren Neufeld and then down to Casey. Darren, take it away.
Hey, I'm going to be running camera tonight. Fun job. I love it. Seriously, I like being up here in the booth again. Casey's down on the sideline for me this week. Just one quick note. Yes, Marion needs to win this game and win big. I'll talk later in the broadcast about potential playoffs and what's upcoming in the next couple weeks. So I did talk to one coaching staff or a couple of coaching staff earlier today. They said Valley Heights is it's very much a mirror of us. Not huge inside, got some speed, plays good, solid football across the board. So Marion's just got to come out, run their game, keep the running game going, eat time off the clock. That's how they're going to win. Go for it, Casey.
Hey guys, thanks for inviting me back for one game this year. I've been on a little hiatus. It's good to be back. It's a beautiful night for football. I will say, I got to be careful what I say, because used to be this broadcast was only shown locally, and now it's globally. So, but this is a fact. Valley Heights apparently does not travel very well. Looking over there, I see like 4 people in the stands and another 15 or 20 on the sidelines. Maybe they're going to show up a little later, but I'm optimistic. We've played teams from this part of the state before, and normally they don't live up to their billing. I hope I'm right about this, but I look for the Warriors to come out and punch them in the mouth, take the ball down the field, and hopefully we'll have a big win.
Casey,
Oh, yeah.
We got a request from the producer that you put the microphone a little bit closer to your mouth.
When you drop it down, just put it a little closer.
And I want to go on the record that we did invite you to the Douglas game.
Yes, you did. I had other plans that night. So.
Hey, I do want to say something real quick. Casey was talking about this team we're playing tonight. Not that you can go strictly by records of records. Valley Heights comes in here 6-1. 5 of those 6 wins are against teams that combined only have 6 wins on the season.
That's
not each, but combined.
Yeah.
3 of the teams they have beaten have no wins on the season. So
that's exactly what I'm talking about. So like I said, I'm not jumping to conclusions, but I think Marion's going to have a good night tonight. And I also wanted to say I was really shocked that Mound Ridge beat Sedgwick last weekend. I was at both of the games, the Sedgwick game and the Mound Ridge game, and I would have never guessed that. Now, we were not only in that Mound Ridge game, but I really felt we should have won that game. So our Warriors, they're a good team. They're a team to be reckoned with.
Talk to me, Jeremiah.
All right. Looks like Valley Heights is going to start the game receiving the ball at the north end of the field.
Valley Heights won the toss.
Yep.
They're choosing to receive, and Warriors chose to kick to the north to start this game into the wind.
So Warriors are planning to have the wind at the end of both halves. That's what it sounds like. So good to be back at Warrior Stadium after traveling down to Remington last week. Should be a good night here in Marion. I'm excited for the game. I'm looking forward to senior night here. And it's also Little Warrior Cheer Night, which I remembered as I was trying to find a parking spot.
Hey, speaking of the wind, I did a little research before we came out here. The wind is going to be out of the north-northeast. It's going to diminish as the game goes on. By the end of the game, it's not going to be a factor at all in case we decide to kick any field goals.
Very, very similar to me and my intellectual capabilities. It will diminish as the game goes on. Hey, that was the Central National Bank pregame show. And speaking to what Jeremiah just said, we are in the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. This is the first game this year where we might be glad we're in there because of coolness. Kickoff comes down to the 20, right up the middle of the field. Pretty good return, gets across the 40-yard line.
Returned by Caden Dummermuth from Valley Heights. Again, we usually start the broadcast with this. This is a Marion broadcast. We'll do our best to be fair and kind, but you will get a definite Marion bias.
Which kind of means we're not really fair. We'll just try not to be mean.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, while we got a moment, we are at 993 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to see that push to 1,000.
Hand off. Boy, met right at the line.
Good tackle by Wynn up there on the line, able to make that stop. Really, it's been a lot of fun watching Wynn this season really develop into the player that he is and starting the game off with a good, strong tackle there.
Folks, if you are watching this on mctv20live on YouTube or the interweb or whatever, all you have to do is look at your screen, see the subscribe button, and push it. You don't have to do anything else. Just subscribe. And it costs you 0. Second down and 10. Quarterback hitting the backfield, and he's drugged down.
Yeah, Luke Watkins was ready for that. He got through the line and was able to hold him up and make the stop. And we're going to see here on the replay.
Yeah, Mercer comes in too, right at the end.
There's Mercer there. Yep.
Third and, we'll say 15, probably a short 15.
Warriors controlling the line on the first 2 plays.
Mustangs have 2 receivers on each side of the formation, just 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback from the shotgun. He's got pressure immediately, gets it away on the middle screen, and it goes nowhere.
Yeah, tried a screen pass. It looks like, I think that was Smith was there, Lane Smith. Stayed with his man and didn't give up a big play.
So they go into punt formation, and who do we have back? Can't see the number.
Kellen Wayner.
All right, Wayner back. High punt, good punt. Pushes Weiner back, ball hits about the 26. Gonna bounce down just outside of the 15.
Yeah, good Valley Heights roll there. Warriors able to start on offense here at their own 16 and hopefully march down the field and put it in the end zone.
Well, it'd be really great to see the Warriors get a good drive here and get on the score quick, but that's a long way away, and it's a long distance away as well. Jeremiah disappeared.
I'm fixing the door for Gene.
All right, Warriors with 2 backs in the backfield. The handoff up the gut. Looper's going to get forward for a couple. Call it 3. Thanks to all of our first quarter sponsors. I want to recognize Spur Reds Veterinary Hospital, Prairieland Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Appreciate all of our sponsors who help us bring these broadcasts to you live and during the week.
My tractor is a John Deere tractor.
Is it really?
It's a very small one that mows my lawn. Another handoff up the middle. That'll be another gain of 3 to 4 yards. That was Smith.
Yeah, you'll see the replay here. Smith finds a little gap over there on the right side and able to pick up a few yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
Really is perfect football weather. Game time here, I'm not sure, but it's got to be somewhere in the mid-50s. Just enough wind to keep Casey's radio signal blowing towards us. Ooh, boy, hitting the backfield. There's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, it's no gain on the carry, and it's going to bring up 4th and the same.
One thing, I think it was Darren mentioned the size of this Valley Heights team. They have no size, particularly. The biggest man that they're starting on offense it's 260, but they have no one else that's even 200. And on defense, they only have one man that's 200, and he is 200, and everybody else is under that. Compared to them, we look like a pro team.
Jamison Looper back to punt. Ooh, comes off the side of his foot, and it is going to take a Marion bounce to about the 47.
Yeah, that's about a, 23, 24-yard punt. We'll take it, considering it looked like it was going straight up in the air when it first happened.
I thought it was coming up and out, so I was glad it was inbounds and got a roll out of it.
So the Mustangs have great field position as they start this drive inside Warrior territory at the Warrior 47. Coming over the right side of the formation, got the 1st down as he tiptoed along the sideline there. Gets inside the 35.
Jaden DeWalt for Valley Heights picks up the 1st down.
So we get the first down I think anyone's had here tonight. Early in the first quarter. Quarterback under center. He goes directly forward. Going to pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, he got into the line, and I think, trying to see who it was, Hitch Soyas was kind of waiting for him.
Coach's scouting report indicated that you're going to see them under center a lot, which it just blows my mind to think that that's now kind of an unusual thing. Hand off over the left side.
He was stopped and then squirmed out of there and then was finished off.
Yeah, he kind of rolled off that tackle. They still didn't get much.
That's Kellen Weiner on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and 9. I think the guys mentioned, but stay tuned at halftime. We will carry the little cheerleaders. That's always a favorite each year.
That's right.
All right, kind of a big third down here early in the game. Hand off to the tailback. He's going to get nothing.
Yeah, Hitsoy's got in there early, and Watkins was in there. Batanti was in there. Good defense by the Warriors to make that stop.
They'll go for it here. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a good point. A very good point. I'm ashamed to say it never occurred to me.
That's why you pay me the big bucks, Mike.
That's exactly right, Casey. Gonna pass. He's got pressure coming in. Gets the ball away, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, it was out of reach of 21 there, and he wasn't going to be able to bring that in. So it's going to be a turnover on down. Warriors are going to take over at their own 33-yard line.
Which means from the bad punt we had, we actually got a first down compared to where we ended the last series.
Right.
Yeah, we need to get something going here on offense. We're dominating on defense, and I think they already know we're the better team. We just need to establish our offense dominance and get this thing down the field.
All right. From the shotgun. Got the pitch man out there if he needs him. There's the pitch, and oh, did we end up with the ball? I think we did.
Barely.
For a minute he was going to steal it from us.
Yeah, I thought so too. So late pitch there to Jamison Looper, and he's able to hold on to the ball, but it's going to be a loss of at least a yard.
Yeah, 2nd and 11, and the Warriors come back up to the line. Fake, you're going to do that option, and he's got a field ahead of him. It really is a foot race. Down that left sideline. And he's in the zone with a Case and Son touchdown.
Great opening, great hole for Kellen to run through there. You're going to see it on the replay here. He's going to get to the line, and there is a hole open for him a mile wide and no one to stop him. Great scheme.
That was pretty. That's the way you draw them up.
That's right. Warriors will go for 2 despite the wind situation. They're not going to kick.
Well, the wind's in their face.
I know.
Wait, what? Despite?
Give it more hang time.
That's right.
And off, and he's in the zone. Case and Son conversion. That makes you a Presbyterian.
That's a little bonus. I signed up for conversion. I thought it was just a touchdown. That's awesome. So you talk about how the play was ran just like it was designed. Every offensive play is designed to make a touchdown. They just don't always work.
That's right. You're right, and that's my point. Thank you for making my point, Casey.
Do what I can, Mike.
It took Casey coming along to make sure the point was, made correctly so that the fans could understand it.
Yeah, finally, I've got some support. Well, short time left to go in this first quarter, and the Warriors draw blood. And I think Casey kind of referenced this. He didn't say it exactly, but the defense was just playing great. And you keep doing that, and the offense does nothing. At some point in time, all it takes is one bad play, and suddenly you're trailing in a game you've been dominating. So it's really good to see the Warriors get on the board here. Jeremiah,
Mike,
quit going over and shutting the door.
I am on door duty tonight. The producer gets really bothered when that door is open, and he's going to make me keep doing it until we get to 1,000 subscribers. So,
or until we get the doorknob fixed.
Yeah.
So if you would subscribe, I wouldn't have to keep messing with the door. So if you'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers tonight, hit that subscribe button.
There's the kick. Going to come down right on the 20. And he's going to get about a 10-yard return.
If we get 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will buy us a new door.
You wish.
Why don't you grab one of those little tables, go out the north door, run around in front of the press box, come in the south door, jam that table under the doorknob, and then come scurrying around like a bunny the way you left.
Mike, you don't think Jeremiah can fit through that window next to you?
What?
That'd be faster.
I'm not going to crawl through that window.
Sam forgets our age.
Yes, he does. There's a pitch, and he's like, oh, my goodness. Big loss on the play.
Jamison Looper was there to slow him down, and then 6 or 7 other Warriors showed up.
Could be a 7-yard loss.
Here's my first prediction of the night. At the end of the first quarter, the opposing team's going to have negative yards.
I like that prediction.
Well, they're going to have to break off a couple of big runs here right very quick, or that's going to be kind of a no-duh. I love when they turn on the baseball diamond lights.
I was just thinking that, too. I was looking over there, and I was thinking, man, even in October, our field looks better than when we had to play regionals last year.
Oh, run right up the middle. Oh, he went down. He might have gotten some yardage there if he hadn't kind of fallen over the yard line. Maybe he got knocked down. We'll take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, got tripped up there.
Yeah.
By Tripp Peterson, yep. That's right.
So he picked up about 10 yards on that because he went from second and 17 to third and about 7 to 8. Man goes in motion. Quarterback looking to go long over the middle.
Oof. Yeah, good defense by Tripp there. Not going to be a catchable ball. The pass was a little bit beyond where the receiver was. Good pressure by the line.
Yeah, he was getting hit as he threw that ball. Might have thrown him off a little bit.
So Kellen's going to come back to return the punt.
Be great to see a good return here. Another really good punt. Kellen picks it up on the bounce. Nice run. Gets it out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Kellen found a little gap here. You'll see him kind of squeeze through and pick up a few extra yards. Nice hole, and then he runs into about 6 or 7 Mustangs. Broncos last week, Mustangs this week.
What's the difference between those two, Jeremiah?
They're both horses. I don't know.
A Mustang is wild, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
A Bronco doesn't. No, a Bronco's like a Bronco.
Oh.
There's a handoff. Nice run by Looper's going to pick up 7 yards.
I thought he was going to break through there and get more than that. He sure had a head of steam.
And make that 6 yards on the carry. Our stadium announcers, our sound system seems to be worse every game. I mean, I'm not criticizing the announcer. It's just very fuzzy out there.
Here comes the announcer coming up the stairs. So.
Back to pass. Wayner's looking, got nobody there. He has some time, and that time goes away.
Yeah, he was looking to run that. He kind of put his head down, and you could tell he wasn't looking down the field, and that was going to be a run, and he just didn't have anywhere to go.
They'll drop it back to third down, and they'll drop it back to. We've got about 8 to go.
Yeah, I think that's a good 8.
Sometimes in high school football, you just got to throw that thing up there and hope for the best.
Yeah. Looper in the backfield. There goes Smith in motion. He throws it over to Smith. Smith does not have a blocker, but he got by that first guy, got by another, and he's going to be short of the first down, but not by much.
Yeah, flag came in late from the backfield, throwing about where the tackle was.
Holding on Marion.
Yeah, I don't see it, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. And the holding call will push us back.
It could be 3rd and 11 instead of 3rd and 9.
So run that same play, but just run it 2 yards better.
That's right.
Man, I'm not sure I wouldn't have declined that.
That's true. It would have brought up 4th.
I mean, it would have been 4th down now. Now 3rd and 11 is very makeable.
All right. Everybody, all the receivers on the left side here. Going to roll this direction. There's the pitch. Oh, Looper fights off one man, fights off another, but he can't fight off them all.
He's fought a lot for about half a yard.
And that'll bring up 4th.
He would have been fine if 54 hadn't come through.
I'm assuming we're going to kick here.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Looper back to punt. Receiver standing on just right about the 35. Gets the punt away. Oh, goes out of bounds.
Yep,
Where are they going to mark it?
Mark it down at the 37-yard line.
So the kicking game hasn't really been our friend tonight, but the way the defense has been playing, it doesn't really make much difference.
That's right. 12 seconds remain in the first quarter. Our first quarter sponsors are Spur Ridge Veterinarian Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Hand off over the left side. He's hit immediately. Going to lose, I think, yardage unless, well, maybe not. Well, with that, we got Casey, clear your throat, do a deep knee bend, and get ready because we're bringing back old school St. Luke Hospital quarterly report with Casey Case.
Speaking of old, that just hurt. Trying to do that deep knee bend. So, obviously, the Warriors defense is dominating. I'm pretty sure my prediction of negative yards for the other team was correct. If not, it's got to be pretty close, single digits at the most. They only had one run of any gain, I think. The Marion offense just needs to get on track. We need to get the ball down the field. If we can get a score or two before halftime, I think we will blow this thing wide open, and it's going to be all over. But, yeah, the Marion defense is just playing very well. They're dominating, and Valley Heights has no answer.
So I would like to right now tell you where the Warriors will be playing next week, but as Darren referenced early in the pregame, the Central National Bank pregame show, we can't do that. It could be one of about, what, four places?
There's a new format for high school football this year, and you no longer just automatically cross districts to the next district over. There's 4 districts. 4 different districts are in a pool, so we're going to be a 3 seed. Just a second here.
Hand off to the tailback. He's outside, got some running room. Oh, gets driven out of bounds, but it's still a nice gain of about 17 yards.
Trip Peterson able to push him out.
So because we're going to be a 3 seed in our district, we're going to play a 2 seed from one of the other districts. But there's a bunch of games tonight that have to be settled to determine which 2 seed we're going to play. So the short story is we will not know till tomorrow sometime where we go next week. We will definitely be on the road.
High formation. Again, goes to the tailback, and he's hit immediately.
Yeah, good tackle by Hitch Soyas there to get to the line of scrimmage and make the stop. I looked up the YouTube account during the break. 998 subscribers. 998. We need 2 more. 76 people watching right now.
If we get one more, I'll be the 1,000th.
I'm subscribed also.
Well, it'd be quite an honor to be our 1,000th subscriber. Here's
That's
the
what I
handoff.
just said,
Oh,
Mike.
Quarterback keeps. Nice run. He's going to get out inside the 40 to about the 37.
And being that 1,000th subscriber would gave you the great honor of being the 1,000th subscriber.
That's right. You can say you were. So it's 3rd and less than a yard here.
Boy, they come right back up to the line, ready to go. They pitch it back. He's going to get the first down, and he may go all the way off of that. Oh, he's going to be brought down just short.
Good stop.
Snyder. Yeah, go ahead.
Good stop by Jesse Snyder there at the end of the run. Valley Heights is going to have a shot here to put it in the end zone.
Quarterback sneak. Don't see a signal yet.
No, he's not in. Guys, that was my point about getting our offense going. We let them get a score and get a little momentum, and they're going to think they're in the game, and we may end up having a game.
They are, what, Casey, on the 1/2 yard line? Oh, about a length of a football. Okay. Hand off to the tailback. He may be in it. He is.
I thought Casey's hands looked like the width of a football.
Well, I was thinking those little footballs that they used to throw at homecoming.
Yeah.
Somewhere between the width and the length.
All right.
But it doesn't matter now because they scored.
That's right.
Yeah.
Behind
Well,
us.
now, keep them out. Don't let them get this 2-point conversion, and they're not gonna.
Nope, not going to get in there. So it's going to be 8-6 Warriors. 9:58 remaining in the second quarter. Our second quarter sponsors are Shelter Insurance, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis Club, and 56 Express Tire and Service.
And we have an Edward Jones Investments timeout here as we get ready for the kickoff. And I was watching Coach Kraft walk out on the field, and I can't see any way that he's happy with what he's seen so far offensively. He's got to be very happy with the defense, although we did just give up a touchdown.
Right.
But that was one long play.
Definitely want to, like as Casey said, and as you're alluding to, you want to get the offense moving and really piling on some yards here.
And we're ready for the kickoff here. Got a little Rolling Stones playing. I feel like I'm at Arrowhead Stadium at Yeehaw Field.
I always wondered how that was pronounced. I didn't know that it was pronounced that way.
I don't know if anyone knows how it's pronounced.
That's the Tennessee pronunciation.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Remember, I'm from southeast Kansas.
That's right.
Which would be Upper Arkansas, right?
Yeah, we look down on Arkansas. We got to have somebody to look down on. Whoop.
That's the end of that song.
No, just grooving to the tunes, and suddenly it's done. Low kick, spinning, caught in the air. Nice job. Picked across the 30.
Lane
across
Smith.
the 40.
Lane Smith on the reception and able to bring it out to about the 41-yard line where the Warriors will start on offense.
That thing was spinning end over end. Had it not been fielded, it might have bounced around and kind of been subject to recovery, which, of course, might have been what they were hoping.
Right.
All right, 8-6. The Warriors would very much like to turn this into a 14 or 16-6. Peterson's on this side, split wide. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
And Valley Heights got it.
Oh, boy, that's just playing right into the playbook. Casey did not want to see us go down.
Well, I think there was a mishandle on the ball and came out, and Warriors unable to recover. So it's going to be first down for Valley Heights from their own 42-yard line.
Actually, it'd be the Warriors 42.
Excuse me, Warriors 42.
Oh, he's loose around the end. And he's going to pick up the first down, taking it down at the 30.
The momentum has shifted, boys. It has definitely shifted.
Yeah, after the big almost touchdown run and then the turnover, the Warrior defense is kind of on their heels here.
The thing that's hard to take, I guess, is that our wounds are self-inflicted.
Right.
Another hand. Yep, quarterback keeps. He's going to pick up maybe a yard.
Yeah, Hitch Soyas was able to get around the back and able to bring him down.
Despite the lack of size in the line of the Mustangs, the scouting report indicates they are extremely well coached and extremely quick. Second and 9, getting the play from the sidelines. Again in the eye. The handoff to the tailback. He'll get the ball inside the 30, pick up another yard, maybe yard and a half.
Yeah, good tackle. Brian Winnan on the play. I think Lane Smith, Jesse Snyder.
I tell you, Brian Wynn is an absolute animal out there.
Yes, he is.
He is all over the field, and he's making some great plays.
So third and long here. About 8 to go. Hand off to the second back through. He gets a good gain down near the 20, but he'll be pretty sure. Yeah, he's short of the first down. Once again, they're in fourth down territory where you're likely to go for it.
Yeah, it's going to be fourth and a yard. They line up quick.
Yeah, they come right up, get on the ball. There's the pitch.
He did not
He
get it.
did
He did not get it.
All right, there may be where the momentum turns the other direction.
I was going to, if they had given me time to talk between those plays, I was going to say this is a very pivotal play in this football game.
That was Luke Watkins.
Luke Watkins on the stop on that play.
Jackson Howard, number 62, who's a 210-pound sophomore, just went in the game for the Warriors. He's lining up over on the right side of the offensive line. Handoff going to come around this side, cuts back to the middle, got some running room, still running. Looper gets the ball out across the 45.
One thing that you'll notice when you watch Looper run that's different than other running backs. Sometimes running backs trying to avoid getting hit, and sometimes Looper just aims for people.
I was just thinking, he literally.
We call that the Mahomes bounce factor.
I hope Mahomes doesn't run like that on Sunday, but he may.
He did it on this last Sunday on that touchdown run.
First down. That's Smith with the carry. He's going to get a good yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, there wasn't much Smith could do there. The hole closed up pretty quick, so it would be 2nd and 8.
Wyatt Soyez comes in with the play. Mercer comes out. Plenty of time left here in the first quarter. Quarterback keeps. He's going to get to the 50.
Yeah, he picked up about 3 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
He should have handed it off.
Yep.
I think that was a option, and Looper would have picked up several yards there.
So, Casey, I got a question for you. We're on the 50-yard line, 6 minutes or so to go. Is this 4-down territory?
I would say so. Well, I guess it depends on how many yards you pick up on third.
Yeah. Oh, Looper, I mean, Wainer gets it out and makes a nice pitch. Smith's got the ball down that sideline. Oh, boom! Inside the 20 with a big hit from the running back.
Great patience by Wainer on that play to get a good pitch to Smith. Good.
The guy he hit, it actually knocked his helmet off. He's over there on the sideline. Watch right there at the end. It actually knocks the kid's helmet off.
What's going on? The referee, the white hat out here, is signaling something like there's almost a flag, but I don't see a flag.
Now, the guy we're watching the replay, Darren. He took the helmet off.
Oh, he took the helmet off?
But I think he took it off because he's not feeling well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think his bell was rung.
Inside the 20. Warriors looking for the ball popped out. I think we got back on it.
I think we recovered it.
We did. What a great play by number 50 there.
That's Luke Watkins to
Luke
recover.
Watkins, man, heads up.
That's very unusual for Looper to have the ball pop out like that. Warriors end up with a nice gain. It'll be 2nd and 2. Keeper by Wainer, and he's in the zone with a Case and Son touchdown.
Great run by Wainer into the end zone to pick up the touchdown. I went to the broadcast again, checked it out. 1,000 subscribers.
Woo! Woo! And to celebrate, Wainer gets a touchdown.
That's right.
We appreciate him.
Yep.
Very nice read that time by Wainer. Did a good job, and I think we've got the momentum back on our side.
14-6, looking for 2. Wainer keeps again. He's in the zone with a 2-point conversion, sponsored by Case and Son. A Case and Son conversion.
That's a lot to say. Hey, if you're watching this live and you're in the Marion area, tomorrow morning out here at Warrior Field, or just the east of it on the practice field, Marion's going to host 4A and 2A regional cross country, which I think my time in Marion, that's the first time we've hosted it. And I don't know if that's the first time ever, but definitely a big honor for Marion to be selected to host those races, and love to see people come out and support the runners tomorrow morning. I think the first race is at 10 a.m. and we'll have 4A and 2A runners.
I was going to say, we looked a while back, and there's hardly any 4A schools anywhere close.
That's right.
I'm not sure which 4A schools are coming here, but there's not any within an hour of here. So
yeah, if you're in a restaurant in Marion watching this, you might be ready for some people to show up tomorrow.
Yeah. And if you're in Dusty's garage, it has no impact on you whatsoever.
Well,
except that if you're watching this live, or at least any time before Saturday morning, you could also come out, watch the young men and women run cross country, and perhaps see some really cool logos get painted on the water tower.
That's right. That's right.
If the weather permits tomorrow, that's a goal.
It's logo day, water tower logo day.
Yes, that's right. Is it going to stay in? No.
It's like phone book day in the Steve Martin movie, The Jerk.
The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here.
You just lost 66% of our audience with
I
that
don't
reference.
care, but I still laugh at that. It was the best scene in the world. He was excited because his name was in the phone book.
He was someone.
That means you are someone.
That's right.
They've taken phone book out of their most recent Webster's edition because of all the new technology. So you can't even. The younger generation don't even know what a phone book is.
What is a phone book?
Exactly. Thank you. Sam.
Son, here's the deal. Shut up. First down. Oh, hit the backfield, breaks away. Now he's going to get pushed back inside the 30.
Yeah, that was Gabriel Padilla for Valley Heights. He went to where the hole was supposed to be, and it was not there. And then Smith and a host of others, Jordy Raymer was in there, yeah.
Padilla's kind of that little, he's 5'5", 165, little squat running back that sometimes can be, if they got with that size, they've got a lot of power in their legs. It'd be tough to bring down, and he was, but unfortunately he just couldn't go forward.
Yep.
2nd and 14. Oh, boy, he's out. If he gets around the corner, no, he's not going to do it. Well, I said that. He's got the ball inside the 50. That'll be a first down.
Jordy Raymer out there on the tackle, and I think Kellen and Trip Peterson. Yep. Not Jordy Nelson. Yep, Jordy Raymer.
What?
That's who he's named after.
Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, quick play, going to pick up a yard.
Because Donald and Jordy Nelson were teammates at K-State.
Okay.
Valley Heights tried to catch the Warriors off guard. They caught the announcers off guard, but the Warrior defense was ready. And late flag. And Valley Heights is moving backwards.
The official's using the mic, but we just don't have enough.
It was unsportsmanlike.
Yeah,
of course, they'll
that.
never give a number, and they won't say exactly what it was, but the way the flag came out, I would say one of the Valley Heights said something to the official.
Well, that's never smart.
So it was going to be 2nd and 8. Now it's 2nd and a lot more than 8.
Yeah, it's about 22 or 3, I think. This involves math. I'm struggling.
21.
Sam?
Well, now we're just
Shut
saying
up.
numbers.
And he's going to get very little gain on that play.
Yeah, maybe a yard on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sam wanted to have a catchphrase. He told me he wanted to be somebody in this broadcast and have a role. And his role is now to just stand there and listen while I say, Sam, shut up.
I have no recollection of this event happening ever.
He's ready for politics.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
I don't recall. Under 3 minutes to go. Trailing 16-6. Mustangs swing it out on this side. And hit immediately.
Yeah, Jordy Raymer on the tackle was there. He was blocked at first. He got out of the block and was able to make the tackle.
Jordy was excited, man. Look at that.
He should be excited. That was a heck of a play he made right there.
Going to bring up 4th, and the board says 27. I'm not going to try and correct him.
What do you think, Casey? Go for it here. Nice to get a good return and maybe have a chance of getting another score here before halftime.
Wayner back to return.
Good punt. Gonna roll that about the 37.
All right, our second quarter sponsors again: Shelter Insurance, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis Club, and 56 Tire and Service, Express Tire and Service. Our Warrior sponsors: Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, Katie Insurance, and Tampa State Bank.
Have you done the? Oh, you just did them. It's not that I don't listen to you, Jeremiah. It's not that I don't. I just don't listen.
Sam, now would be the
So you
appropriate
just don't
time to
care.
repeat
I
the
just
phrase to
don't
Mike.
listen. I don't listen well. First down for the Warriors. Yep, that's a handoff to Smith going around the left side. He's going to be, now it really is a foot race. Smith gets the ball inside the 10. He's in the zone. Application shot touchdown.
Great misdirection play at the line. Wayner faked the handoff to Looper. Valley Heights bit, turned around and hands off the ball to Smith, and Smith's got the open field ahead of him.
I thought they were going to get him there. Did a nice job just to keep chugging. He just headed for the corner of that end zone. I don't know. Yeah. So, Warriors with another 2-point opportunity here. And no, keeps the ball.
Yeah.
He's in the zone. That's a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, good. Another good fake by Wayner, able to set Looper up. They are just biting on Looper, and so being able to fake that handoff, he's able to find an opening to the right side of the line and score the 2-point conversion.
There's a little deja vu for you here, Mike.
Okay.
You thought they were going to catch him. You also thought back in 1994 that kid from Collegiate was going to catch Josh Cooper, but he never did.
Which game are you talking about? The one here or the one there?
The one in Collegiate.
Okay, yeah.
Remember like the first quarter?
Yeah.
Cooper got the handoff and somebody said he's going to go all the way. And he said, no, he's not. And, oh, he is. I can still remember it plain as day.
Well, I don't remember it plain as day, but now that you bring it up, I do recall it. But it was way back in the recesses of my mind.
Anyway, I just had to share that.
24-6, and boy, momentum flipped in a hurry, didn't it?
Sure did on that failed 4th down conversion, and Warriors took over on downs, and since then they haven't looked back.
Mercer for the kickoff here. Gets it away. Taking it to 9. Gonna get brought down at the 25. Good return.
I've been looking over at the new concession area a couple times tonight, and the line for concession area has been like 20 deep almost the entire half. They're going to probably want to open up another window next season.
Well, they've got 2 windows. I mean, they've got 2 lines there, yeah.
I know.
All right. Mustangs from Valley Heights looking over toward their bench, getting the play call from the sideline. Roll that way, looks, gets the ball away. Hit down immediately, but he's going to get about 9. You know, when you look over there at the sideline, Jeremiah, and they're holding up all those little symbols and numbers and waving their arms. Casey's a lot younger than me, but we're at least in the same generation. We would not have been able to play football. It's way too complicated. Another pass and another catch.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down for the Mustangs. One minute remaining in the half. We will bring you the Little Warrior cheer program at halftime.
Clock is stopped. Oh, it's because of the first down.
Right.
He went. Here we go. Going to roll this direction now. Wants to get the ball away. He does. That's out of bounds.
Yeah, that was not anywhere close. Intended receiver was Caden Dummermuth. I can't imagine I'm saying that name correctly, but I'm trying. And
it would have to be, yeah. I mean, the only thing I could see different would be if maybe it was Muth instead of Muth, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Warrior D-line did a good job of putting pressure on him. It made him hurry that pass.
2nd and 10. Straight drop, gets the ball away.
That's going to be over his head.
Yeah, way overthrown.
Yeah, that, in case you brought up a good point, because it happened again on that play. Quarterback was rushed to throw that, and it wasn't even in the vicinity of the receiver.
This Warrior team has shown over the course of the season a real toughness. They're not the biggest, the strongest, but they're a bunch of kids that are not afraid to hit or be hit.
They're just that obnoxious, feisty, little, almost like a little yappy dog. The yappy dog.
Pass again. Again, pressure, gets the ball away. That was caught. Oh, he's hit hard immediately.
Ball came
Oh,
out.
the Warriors, I think.
And
Warriors think they got it.
So here's the replay right here. You're going to see the pass and the reception, and it's knocked out, or stripped. Yeah, stripped.
Yeah.
Kellen Weiner took that ball away from
the ball.
Weiner's doing a little bit of everything tonight.
It's senior night.
Yeah. Casey, do you remember Ed Podolak?
Say that, Mike. I didn't hear you.
Do you remember Ed Podolak, player for the Chiefs?
Well, yeah, he was my hero.
Yeah. He's a Mr. Do Everything.
Yep. I'm not sure he ever played quarterback, though.
Well, I bet he did somewhere, maybe high school. And Warriors call a timeout. That is an Edward Jones Investments timeout.
It's their first timeout of the half. They're going to have 2 left, 35 seconds remaining in the first half.
In fact, Mike, I've got a story about Ed Podolak and Jimmy Buffett I'll tell you sometime.
Okay, that is 2 people I would never expect to be in the same story.
Well, since we got a little time, I'll just tell you. So Ed Podolak and Jimmy Buffett both lived in Aspen, Colorado, and they became great friends because Jimmy Buffett watched that game where Ed Podolak and the Chiefs played the Miami Dolphins in the longest game in NFL history.
Yeah.
And he was impressed by Ed Podolak. And at about the same time, Jimmy Buffett came out with the song Changes in Attitude, Changes in Latitude, and Ed Podolak really liked that song. And they became best friends living in Aspen, Colorado, and they even put on a celebrity golf tournament and concert where Ed Podolak invited all his NFL friends. Jimmy Buffett invited all of his rock and roll friends, and it was a big time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you've been missing from the Warriors sideline.
That's good history right there.
Back to pass. Weiner goes over the middle and, just overthrown. He was well guarded.
Yeah, intended receiver there was Lander Smith, and just out of reach for him to get to it and well defended. Going to bring up third down and 9.
But it does stop the clock.
Yep, that's right.
Warriors with a couple of timeouts left.
Yep.
The receiver out on each side. Keep 2 backs in the backfield. Everybody else in tight. A handoff coming around this way. The Looper down the sidelines. He gets out of bounds. Stops the clock.
Yeah, that pass attempt opened up a lot of room for Looper to pick up the first down and more.
There's a difference between my broadcasting today and my broadcasting 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I just stood right there on the sidelines and hoped one of those guys would run into me. Now I run like hell.
All right, first down for the Warriors, 22 seconds to go, leading 24-6. Ball on the 36-yard line of the Mustangs. Weiner keeps. Still got a pitch man if he wants him. He's got the first down. He's out of bounds. I believe he's out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to stop the clock. 12 seconds remaining in the half.
I tell you what, you probably got maybe 2 plays and then kick the field goal if you need it.
We're going to have to get a lot closer to kick the field goal.
Well, that's what those 2 plays are for.
Yeah.
When was the last time Marion actually kicked a field goal?
That's a very good question, and we'll have to get you an answer, but it won't be tonight.
Oh, no, I think I've got the answer.
All right, tell me.
Well, the last field goal I can remember is when my son Griffin was a senior, and we kicked extra points on a regular basis.
Yep.
But we never kicked a field goal until one night. I don't remember if we were playing, but it was windy and raining, and we were about where the ball is right now, and Grant Tiroff decided, well, let's kick a field goal. And it did not go well. So, now, If you want to ask last time we made a field goal, I have no idea. But that's the last field goal I remember we attempted.
Yeah. I would guess that's correct.
Actually, they did attempt one. Well, it doesn't go in the books. It's an attempt. When Austin was a senior down at Remington, they lined up for one, but the holder fumbled the ball. And so it never got set, so it didn't go as an attempt.
I'd say that's close enough. At least they were thinking about it.
Well, but at least if you're the kicker, you at least want to have the opportunity to swing your leg.
Right.
All right. First and 10 with 12 seconds remaining.
Right. Just outside the 25. Flips it over to the left side. It's complete. Cuts back to the inside. And he's down, and the Warriors going to call a timeout here, I think. Yes, that's a Edward Jones Investments timeout.
Yeah, no gain on the play. It's going to remain 10 yards to go. Now they moved the stick, so maybe a yard. 2nd and 9.
You got a bunch of excited kids on the sideline ready for the junior cheerleaders performance at halftime.
So I'm just going to ask the question here. I'm not trying to be an armchair quarterback or anything, but 2 weeks ago against Harrington, we were up 8-6 with a minute and a half left in the first half, and we ran the clock out and went in the locker room. What's different about tonight?
It's the difference between the beginning of the season and the end of the season.
That might be right.
It was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well,
Harrington was longer ago than 2 weeks.
He didn't mean Harrington. After Mound Ridge? Well, after Mound Ridge was Inman.
Oh, who did I say?
Harrington.
I meant Mound Ridge. I'm sorry, I meant Mound Ridge 2 weeks ago.
All right, last play of the half coming up here. Gonna be a pass. Got some time, gets the ball away, middle of the field, intercepted. Don't let him score. Got a flag down over here.
Yeah, flag came in during the return.
Soyez is on the sideline here. I don't know, acting like maybe he's up now. Thought maybe he had an injury. Well, that'll be the end of the first half with the Warriors up 24-6. Let's go to the sideline for the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report, starring Casey Case.
Hey, guys, great first half, with the exception of a couple of plays there, maybe a few minutes in the second quarter where Valley Heights got the ball, got the momentum, went down, scored a touchdown. The pivotal play was on their next possession. They were in the red zone again. They had 4th down and 1 or 2 yards to go, and Marion Warriors stopped them. And from that point on, it's been total dominance by the Warriors. We'll get the momentum back. It is 24-6. I hope we come out in the second half and continue to dominate. I don't see us looking back, and I see a big victory for the Warriors.
I thought of something while Casey was talking. One of the differences might have been the quarterback situation against Mound Ridge.
Good point. Yep, good point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the junior cheerleaders.
Sorry, Gene.
still going to be? I don't know. No.
connection succeeded.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I had a strange woman talking in my ear. Don't know what that was.
So many ways, so many different directions to go with that comment.
Did anyone else hear that, or was just that?
No, we all heard it.
Oh, okay, good.
You're supposed to say no. No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, Mike. What's wrong with you?
Well, in any event,
That takes more than a half to go through.
I'm still Mike Powers. He's still Jeremiah Lang. He is still Darren Neufeld. He is still Gene Winkler. The guy in the field is still Casey Case. And where's the other guy?
Where's Sam? There he is.
Sam is coming in the
door.
door.
You are so late. You are so late.
Here's the kickoff. Fumbled around, going to pick it up and get buried at the 22.
Yeah, Tripp didn't have anywhere to go with that after he picked it up. It's going to be Warrior ball. Pretty good spot there at the 24.
Yeah, it is.
Now the 25. It's getting better.
Peterson gaining yards.
Sorry I'm late. I was help steering the drawing of our basketball team raffle. No, apparently Susie Wessel, the only other parent of our senior team, won that ticket. So they will be going on a trip to Colorado at some point. I don't know.
Here's the secret of football broadcasting, Samuel. Let us call the plays and then talk in between them.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Then that was sponsored by the basketball team?
Yes, it was.
And you were involved how?
I was involved somehow.
He's on the basketball team.
That's okay.
He was selling tickets.
Well, that sounds cool. All right, one receiver on each side. Smith and Looper in the backfield. And there's a pitch. Oh, man, Looper's still going. I thought he was down for sure back there.
Yeah, Looper made something out of nothing here on this carry. The fake is to Smith and the pitch is to Looper. And, yeah, it looked like Looper was going to go down back there, but he gets darn close. He picked up the first down. Good carry by Looper. And, got the first down by about an inch.
By the stripe on the ball.
Jeremiah, if you look at the concession stand now, it's just overflowing down there.
They need to open a third window.
There is a third window on the other side. That's kind of where we can't see. That's where I got my lemonade from.
Nice.
There's quarterback keeps. Wayner's going to get another first down for the Warriors. He gets the ball out to the 50.
Warriors doing a good job of staying up after initial contact and continue to keep their legs moving.
Peterson bringing the call in. Wyatt Soyas comes out. Nose of the ball touching the 50 on the Warrior side. Early third quarter. Handoff.
Lots of room.
Yeah, and Looper is cut to the outside. There's a stiff arm. Gets driven out of bounds at the 20. Nice run.
Yeah, Everson Parker was able to drive him out for Valley Heights, but great run by Looper. Pick up quite a bit of yardage there.
Love the stiff arm, and did you notice he shifted the ball to his outside hand, so he had that inside hand available for the stiff arm. Mark of a good running back.
Warriors come up to the line. Gonna split one person out. Receiver on each side, two backs in the backfield. Wayner with the ball, hands off. Smith's going to get the ball inside the 15.
Here's the replay here.
Good hard running by Smith. He ran into the back of a blocker and then had some defenders there, but he still picked up over 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Warriors.
Smith again. He's going to get down close to the 5.
Yeah, he picked up about 9 yards on the carry there for the Warriors.
So that'll be 1st and goal for the Warriors from just outside the 5-yard line. Want to thank Central National Bank for sponsoring our pregame show and Lanning Pharmacy for keeping us nice and warm up here in the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area.
Very comfortable.
Yeah. Wainer keeps. He's in the zone. That's a Case and Son touchdown.
Good fake, another good fake handoff from Wainer to Looper, and Wainer finds an opening into the end zone.
How many touchdowns does he have tonight?
Is that 3?
I'm thinking 3.
Speaking of the temperature, it is 55 degrees outside.
How about those third quarter sponsors, Jeremiah?
MHS Pack, EBH Engineering, and Carlson's Grocery.
Warriors up 30-3 here. Middle of the third quarter. Handoff. Or was
Don't think we made it.
Yeah, did not get in.
Now he fumbled the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a mishandling of the exchange, and the ball was on the ground. Valley Heights recovered, so we did not make it.
So the Warriors are up 30-6 with 8:38 remaining in the third quarter.
So one of the things I looked at before when we play in teams that I don't really know much about or aren't normally on our schedule, you kind of want to know who's got a lot of kids out for football, who doesn't, whose enrollment's up, who isn't. And there was a time here a few years back that the Warriors were down in the lower 20s on the football team, but this last few years we've been at least in the 30s. This year right now we've got 31 on our roster, and Spring Valley Heights has 23, which as you look at the sideline over there, once they get 11 out, you only got 23 kids on your roster. There's not a lot of leeway if somebody gets hurt. So Mercer lines up the ball to gets it teed up for the kick. Here we go. Gets the whistle. And that one's going to go out of bounds at 5. If that had been a punt, Sam, that would have been a great kick.
Well, dang it.
That'll bring the ball out to the 35. Kicking the ball out of bounds on the kickoff is actually a penalty, and they have special rules for where you can get it depending upon the circumstances, but most of the time it ends up on the 35, and that's where it's going to be here. If anyone's worried about Jeremiah, don't be. He's fine. He's just went away. I'm not sure why.
No one's worried because the broadcast went down, so Gene's getting a new broadcast going, so hopefully our viewers can tune in here in a minute, and then he'll blend this all together and get it up. So we are back live.
Okay. Hand off to the tailback. He's going to fall forward, just get to the line of scrimmage. So if you are watching this sometime other than live on Friday night, that means you're getting the version that Gene can put together. And we went off the air for some reason, and so if you saw a splice, not a splice, but a blip on your screen, that's because we went away and now we're back.
Technology.
It's a wonderful thing until it isn't.
That's right.
Back to pass. Good pass. It's complete. Gets the ball out to near the 50. see. Was that someone's mom?
That's Brian Wynn's mom.
I thought, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's worried because she couldn't get the broadcast anymore, huh?
Well, one of the things we found is that there's even people in the stands who watch.
Oh, the reverse. He's got the ball. And good run. He's going to get the ball inside the 35. Oh, the ball popped out.
They're going to say he was down.
And here's the... Yeah, I think that's a good call.
But there's apparently fans in our stands who watch the broadcast while they're here.
Landings did all the time last year.
Because I guess, Mike, you have good things to say.
I doubt that's the reason.
I wouldn't go that far.
Maybe Darren, maybe Jeremiah. And off over the left side. Gets pushed back, going to get a yard. I find, Jeremiah, that my role is just to be the doll that you stick pins in.
The voodoo doll?
Yeah.
Want to thank the viewers that brought it to our attention that we were down. That's helpful.
All right, second down and a short 8. Pitch. Try to get around that right side. Turns the corner, gets out of bounds, gets a first down. Warriors with that big 30-6 lead. I don't know that we've necessarily lost our edge, but it's kind of hard to be as excited when you've got a big lead on somebody.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things is you want to keep that spread so you can get some of these JV guys in, give them some time on the field.
And he's going to get very little.
Get off your feet a little bit earlier tonight and get ready for that big district game wherever it might be, or not, or
You know what I'm
postseason
excited
game.
about,
My
Mike?
district game.
What,
Yeah.
Casey?
You know what I'm excited about?
What?
I'm excited. I'm sure you guys have mentioned this, but I just can't believe what great shape our field is in and our facilities, and Danny Maddox and Scott Heidebrecht and all the guys that keep this field looking as good as it does year after year.
Daryl Schultz.
Well, as you say, Todd Gordon's helped out here this year too, coming over from the golf course, but also the practice fields. The practice fields are in immaculate shape for this time of year too. So it's been good all the way around by the crew.
I think the only thing that saved Jaden DeWalt from getting absolutely smacked on that tackle was that he slipped.
He slipped down.
Yeah, he definitely slipped. Hitch was right there to lay the wood.
Hitch was ready for that hit.
All right, 3rd and 8. Well, thought they were breaking the huddle there. There they did. Get another reverse, and it's going to lose yardage. Who got that tackle?
That was
Caden
Mercer. Yep, Caden Mercer.
That'll make it.
I saw that line judge over on the far side raise up that marker in victory. So.
You mean the chain gang?
The chain gang, yeah.
4th and 12. Looking to pass, has pressure, gets the ball away. Oh, that's caught. That's a touchdown.
Yikes.
Peterson was right there. What a great pass.
Yeah,
that was a really nice pass and a good job by the receiver as well.
Going to make it 30-12. They'll attempt the 2-point conversion.
Getting the play from the sideline. I missed that that clock. He's going to get in on the sweep around the right side there. That'll make it 30-14.
Which clock do you miss?
The time clock.
Oh, the play clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. Inman that had that.
Remington had it also.
Well, I wasn't at Remington.
That's right. You weren't with us last week.
Wasn't there.
Yeah, Inman had it. Remington had it. I hear they're looking for a donor.
I'll tell you, that number 21 is a fast kid, and when he gets on the edge, he's pretty hard to stop. He hasn't done a lot up the middle, but man, I'd keep running him outside if I were them.
Jaden DeWalt, he's a 5'11", 165-pound senior. Well, we've got an Edward Jones Investment timeout as we get ready for the. We've had a lot of kickoffs in this ball game.
We have had a lot of kickoffs.
I want to. You got to respect Spring Hill, Valley Heights, whatever the name is. You got to respect them because I think they have played. They are just like they were written up in the scouting report. They played hard. They've been sound fundamentally. I think they've been outmanned a little bit here tonight.
Yep.
Nevertheless, we've kind of been kicking their butts, and I want the final score to reflect that.
Yeah. Short kick.
Oh, that was Jordy.
Jordy Raymer just fell on it. It's going to be Warrior ball. It's a 30. Between the 38 and the 39.
And there was 4 red jerseys kind of going after. Raymer wisely jumped real quick right on it, so that no chance of it being recovered by Valley Heights.
Hey, those are some nice hands he exhibited there. He didn't just fall on it. He scooped that thing up.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. See if we can get maybe finish this third quarter with a drive here. Wayner hands it off to Smith. Smith gets around the corner. He gets drugged down by the jersey, but he gets the ball inside Mustang territory and near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great run by Smith, about a 20-yard gain.
After watching the seniors who graduated last year and them and all those kids through their 4 years here, kind of felt like maybe that this year might be a disappointment, but boy, this is a fun team to watch.
Yeah, it's been a really fun year watching these guys week in and week out.
Oh, nice job by Wayner to Looper, who gets 5 to 6 yards.
See the replay here. Fake to Smith, Looper on the carry. Good for 6 yards.
Yeah, not
great
not
clarification.
Yards. Our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, EBH Engineering, and Carlson's Grocery. Yeah, we hit 1,000 in the first half, Gino.
2nd and 4. Wayner keeps, and let's see where he's going to mark him
close.
short. Yeah. Jeremiah.
Yes, sir.
EBH Engineering. What does EBH stand for?
EBH stands...
Extra Beautiful Horizons.
Oh, that was quick. You've been working on that.
No, I have not. I had other options.
Enjoying benevolent hospitality.
Benevolent as opposed to malevolent hospitality.
That's right.
That's only towards you, Mike.
Yeah, I believe that. All right, 3rd and about an inch. Oh, the ball goes to it. Goes right to Smith. And he's going to get hit immediately. It's going to bring up 4th and 4.
Yeah, it's going to hop off of Wayner's hands, and Smith fortunately was there, but the Valley Heights Mustangs were all over it. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'd say we're still in 4-down territory here.
You bet. Couple of minutes to go just to build the tension. We'll have a St. Luke Hospital quarterly report with the legendary Casey Case, who darn near invented the position. Waiter going to cut back to his left. He cuts up. He's got a first down. He's got a lot more. He may go the old way, and he's in his own with a case and
4
touchdown
touchdowns for Kellen Weiner right there.
Yeah, great run by Kellen. Made the fake again and came around the left side and picked up the touchdown.
I say that makes 4 on the night.
That's right.
And I heard our public address announcer Carl Helm talk about the block by Brian Wynn. I couldn't see it from here, but maybe you guys can see it on the replay.
I missed it.
Looking at the 2-point conversion. Hand off. He's in the zone with a Case and Son 2-pointer.
Okay, so the other thing that it is important, even though this is not a district game, to have a point differential. It comes in as part of the tiebreaker scenario. So even though it gets looked at first for just the point differential within the district, but then if everything's still tied after that, they actually go to a season point differential also. So
okay.
It used to be that, once you got up 21, it wasn't as important, especially if it was a non-district game. But anymore, the way this new format is, wins, losses in and out of district are going to assist in the formula of where you go and who you play next.
Warriors kind of late, a little tardy here, need to get out and kick the ball away. Didn't take long to get that touchdown back.
No, it did not.
All right, here goes Mercer with the kick. Low line drive. Fielded at the 22-yard line. Puts on a pretty good move. Breaks the tackle.
Still up.
And he gets the ball out near the 45.
I think that was 15 Brady DeWalt on the carry.
Well, that'll put the Mustangs in good position.
All right, 1:41 remaining in the third quarter.
Not a lot of action going on right now.
Not a lot. Here we go.
Kind of hit a lull. Here we go. From the eye, hand off to the tailback. You're going to get 3 yards.
Yeah, ran into a wall of Warriors there. Short gain, could bring up second down. Our Warrior sponsors are Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, Katy Insurance, and Tampa State Bank.
The crowd always thins out a bit after the halftime when you've got the junior cheerleaders, but still a great crowd here tonight. Hand off to the tailback again, drug down again. Go ahead.
Jackson Batanti on the tackle.
Hopefully we can say this is not the last home game of the season.
Right.
It is the last guaranteed home game of the season.
Right.
Yeah, and we know we won't have one next week,
Correct.
But should we win, we could conceivably come home after that.
No.
No?
Yeah, I'll tell you more about the format here in a second.
Good Lord, how they just tried to make it so that Mikey can't understand it?
Pretty much.
That's
So
Edward Jones investment timeout taken by the Mustangs.
with this new format, the higher seed will always get a home game. So us being a 3 seed, the only way we will ever get a home game is if we come up against another 3 or if a 4 wins through.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Very small chance.
I'll see you back here in 2 weeks, folks.
We mentioned regional cross country here tomorrow. The other thing that's going on tomorrow is our Marion Warrior volleyball team will be traveling
to
up
Valley
to
Heights.
Valley Heights for regional volleyball tomorrow, or sub-state volleyball tomorrow.
Yep. 4 teams at the sub-state.
And 3 of them are all within
Yes.
30 minutes of each other.
Hillsboro, Inman?
No, I think it's
Hillsboro.
Marion.
Marion, that's right. Hillsboro, Marion, us, and Valley Heights.
Valley Heights, yeah.
Yep.
Because Inman is ranked #1 in our division, right?
Well, they're not in our sub-state, though.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Back. Now they're going to try a double pass. Gets the ball away. It's going to be,
Oh, I thought it was going to be intercepted.
I did too. Just ready to say it.
Kellen was ready.
Good camera work tonight, guys.
I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said, Mike.
Is he crying?
Oh,
Are you
no.
crying?
Was that you who said that, Jeremiah?
No, it was Mike.
No, it wasn't me.
Mike says one nice thing a week.
Yep, and it's always to me.
That was his quota.
Holy moly!
We almost had a big man Tony
He
right there.
He saw 6. He saw 6. Watch this. He's going to get this big old paw up, and he's going to try and knock it to himself, and he was just going to take that to the house.
That was great reaction. I mean, he immediately thought, I'm catching that thing.
Yes. Yep, that was 4th down, so Warriors are going to take over on downs.
Have to adjust the time on the game clock.
70 seconds is amazing.
Yeah, that can't be right.
They're trying to, there we are.
7 seconds. 7 seconds.
There we are.
Okay. All right, see what the Warriors do here the last play of the 3rd quarter. It took forever for that last 2 minutes to go by.
There's all that anticipation for the quarterly report.
Wainer turns the corner, going down the sideline, tries to make a move, finally down at the 15. Well, that will end the 3rd quarter. And, yeah, it looks like Wainer's cramping up down there. But let's go down to Casey Case for the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report.
Hey guys, end of the 3rd quarter. It's 38-14. I got a special guest with me here. If I can get her to come out here. Yeah. That's sort of the way I thought it'd go.
I saw some good pictures of you and her on Facebook today.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask her, Quinn, what did we do today? We carved pumpkins. We had a pumpkin carving day. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, back to the game. Warriors are dominating 38-14, and the 4th quarter is just, it's all a formality, I believe. I don't think Valley Heights has it in them to come back and make this thing a game. So, beautiful night for a game. Man, if you're a player, it's just awesome out there. Light north wind. Kellen Wainer's having himself a career night tonight. The rest of the Warriors are playing great. Our defense has been dominating. Just nothing but good things to say about the Warriors. We had a little lapse in the 2nd quarter, but ever since then it's been all Marion Warriors, and maybe we'll do some senior interviews after the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, sir. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know you never thought it could happen, but Casey Case is a grandpa.
That's right. Kellen Wainer's getting his legs stretched out over here where he went down, where he was tackled.
I'll tell you right now what they need is and this is not a joke, this is absolute true fact, pickle juice.
That's right.
Pickle juice and bananas.
Now, you know what they need? They need salt pills. Grant Tieroff and I had this conversation the other day. In the 70s, we never knew what a cramp was. And now they have all this high-tech, whatever you want to call it, Gatorade, electrolytes, and all that stuff, and kids are cramping up on nights like tonight. in the 70s and 80s, they fed us salt pills by the handful, and nobody ever cramped. So there you go. There's my take.
We had Fall Lake Day. Middle school had Fall Lake Day today out at the lake, and
Did they have salt pills?
well, no, but they had a jar full of pickles,
Oh, they did.
slices
Okay.
of pickles, and I put a bunch of pickles on my plate so I wouldn't get cramp up standing here. Yep, I was ready.
Here we go.
Carson Krause at quarterback.
First down. Oh, he's still going.
It's a handoff to Looper.
Oh, Looper's going to get to about the 3-yard line.
Carson gets the handoff to Jamison, and Jamison picks up the first down and more. I imagine that's probably the last we'll see of Kellen with the 24-point lead and his legs cramping up. I bet Carson plays the game out here.
Really no reason not to. With a 38-14 lead in the fourth quarter. Warriors looking to punch one more in here. And there it is. He's in the zone with a Case and Son touchdown.
Yep, Lane Smith on the carry. Good carry by Lane to get in the end zone. Good couple possessions there by Carson to get the ball handed off. And Carson, of course, saw some starting action earlier in the season, and good to have a reliable quarterback that we can put in when Kellen's down.
Building on for next year.
Yep. Yeah, and building for next year, absolutely.
Krause hands off. He's in the zone. That's a 2-pointer from Case and Son Insurance.
Jamison Looper on the carry, picks up the 2-point conversion, and Warriors are up 46-14. Our fourth quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and JW Storage.
So we started the game tonight. Gene he was going to will us to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it worked. And so I'm thinking, Casey, you need to listen to this. I want to start a campaign right now for all of us to will the Warriors to go back to the big M's on the helmets instead of the spears, the lances.
I would be in favor of that.
I like the spears, though.
Well,
Your opinion doesn't count. That's the problem.
But you guys are old heads. We're the new heads.
We got the big M out here. You can't see it right now. We're gonna have the big M on the water tower in 3 different places. But yeah, I'm with you.
I'd like to get the big M on the middle of the field too.
oh yeah, that would be way cool.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh no, we have to have a spear for you, Sam.
Yeah, a spear for the helmets and an M for the field. Sounds amazing.
Hey, back to the pickle juice.
Yes.
I'm sure it works, but I hate pickles. I can't stand the sight, smell, or taste of pickles, so I'm sticking with my salt pills.
Oh, it went out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. But it tapped off that dude's shoe.
Casey, to this day, we always, when we get done with the hamburger pickles, we keep the jar of juice in the fridge because you never know when Mikey will stumble in there at midnight gulping it down.
Yeah, oh, God, that just makes me cringe.
I actually like it.
Pickles and mustard, man. I can't stand the sight, smell, or taste of mustard.
Do you like potato salad?
No. It's got mustard in it.
And pickles.
Strangely enough, though, I do like deviled eggs.
Well, that's mayonnaise.
Oh, it's got mustard in it, too, doesn't it?
Probably. The yellow part's always yellow, though, Casey. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Looking to pass, getting some pressure.
Luke
He's
Watkins.
brought down. That ball popped out.
Yeah, Luke Watkins got up there and got back there and tripped him up, and the ball came out. It's going to stay with the Mustangs.
That was a one-arm tackle there. That would be a sack. That's a 1 yard, maybe a yard and a half loss. Gets the pass away out here, and the receiver wasn't ready.
Yeah, he threw it where he was supposed to be, and number 2 Valley Heights. Caden Dummermuth was not ready for it.
Luke was bearing down.
Yes. Yeah, Luke was bearing down, as Darren pointed out.
That was a self-preservation throw.
3rd and 11. The Warriors have just pretty much dominated. There've been a few times when Valley Heights has kind of made a showing, but for the most part, the Warriors have just outmanned them tonight. Oh, nice pass, good catch. Gets the ball into Warrior territory and inside the 45.
Yeah, and part of that, we're seeing Kellen Wayner. I think he hasn't been in on the defense on this possession that he normally would be in that part of the field, and I think they're just resting him probably the rest of the game. So some athletes getting a little bit of extra time, getting some experience, and so that might have explained why that was a little open when it might not have been earlier in the game.
From the shotgun. Oh, ball goes over the quarterback's head, and he's down.
Yeah, he was able to recover it and just thought wise to just go down and take the loss.
It wasn't hiked over his head. It hit him in the hands and then went up and over. That'll make 2nd and a solid 20, maybe 21 or 2. What'd you come up with, Jeremiah?
19. I'm kidding. It's probably like 21.
So here we go. 2nd down. Again, waiting for the coach to signal in the play.
Sorry. Let me recorrect my calculations. It is 20 feet exact. Well, 20 yards exactly.
Oh boy, what a frozen rope.
Quite the pass.
That's going to be a touchdown. Well, maybe not. What a closing speed there.
Yeah, Wyatt Soyes tracked him down, but not before he was in the end zone.
That was impressive. So it makes our score 46-20.
The kind of thing that you're glad they haven't been doing all game.
Yeah. But well, probably will be for the next 8 minutes and 59 seconds.
Quick pass,
Oh.
not ready for it.
That was a quick pass, and it was well done. He might have been slightly behind the receiver, but pretty catchable. Couldn't pull it in.
46-20, 8:59 remaining in the game. Our 4th quarter sponsors, Marion Dye & Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and JW Storage.
Thanks to all of our sponsors. Let me run through those quarterly sponsors once more. Spur Ridge Veterinary Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank, Shelter Insurance, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis, 56 Tire and Express and Service, MHS PAC, EBH Engineering, Carlson's Grocery, Marion Dye & Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, JW Storage, and of course St. Luke Hospital and Central National Bank, Lanning Pharmacy, Edward Jones Investments, and Case & Son Insurance. There you go.
Well done.
Thank you very much. I went to the Evelyn Woodhead sped reading course. What makes you think I passed a bar, Darren?
About 4 decades worth of work.
Thanks to Darren for taking over on the camera tonight. He graciously volunteered to do that. And then immediately said, now give me credit.
That's right. So Wayner is back in the game. He's back to receive with Trip Peterson.
Yeah, that's probably a senior saying, hey, I only get one senior year. Lining up for an onside kick here.
Coaches are yelling like crazy.
It's on the ground, and we've got it. Looking for the
Jackson Howard on the recovery. He's one of our big men in basketball.
6'4".
Yeah, he's got to have good hands. Got to have good hands. That's right.
There's some little girl down there screaming bloody murder.
Gene!
All right, Warriors on from the 50. Krause at quarterback. Hand off to Smith. Smith's going to get a yard or so.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot there for Smith, and going to bring up 2nd and 9.
So earlier in the game, we were talking about we kind of had him down. We didn't want to let him get back in it. And it made me think of Ed Wheeler, because Ed Wheeler would have said, because I heard him say it like 1,000 times, we need to step on their neck.
Yeah.
That's pretty gruesome, but accurate.
Up by 26 points. Warriors, I assume, want to use a little clock and just still pick up a score down here. Oh, a good handoff, good run. Whooper's going to get out about 2 yards short of a first down.
I thought of Ed Wheeler the other day. The Broncos were on Thursday Night Football, and they were winning. And I just thought, man, I just know the next day Ed would have been in my office come talk about Bronco football and Warrior football that Friday night.
I do not know why he always liked the Broncos. He never was able to adequately explain that to me.
That was his team. I think we have a conference, or
I think the official.
Yeah,
I think the referees are cramping up.
Okay.
I didn't see any salt pills over here for them.
Well, they were looking. The white hat was looking, and the other was kind of like walking it off out there.
I think he got stepped on.
Okay, maybe injured a little bit. Darren just said he thought he got stepped on. Hopefully not on the neck.
3rd and 2.
Yeah, he's watching and there we go. He's starting to count. And there's the first down. And the ball to the 35.
Yeah, Jamison Looper with a strong carry up the middle. Tackled by a couple Mustangs.
I thought early in this game I put on my mctv vest and thought I'd probably be putting the coat on before it was over, but it's just stayed really perfect football weather. 54?
Pretty pleasant.
That's because you guys are up in the booth.
The breeze has picked back up a little bit, too. Oh, ball on the
Ball on
ground.
the ground.
Yeah, I think I was wrong about the diminishing wind. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's very pleasant down here, but I could use another layer about now.
And the wind definitely has picked up dramatically over what it was at the end of the first quarter.
Bad snap on the play. Carson was not able to get it tracked down. Wyatt Soyas fell down on it. It's going to be 2nd and about 17 or 18.
Get it back in chunks. Oh, it happened again. That time we didn't get it. That's going to end up being a touchdown.
Man.
How bizarre.
Bad.
The good news is we'll get the ball back and we can run more of the clock out instead of giving it to them.
I think it's 46-26, which not really in any danger of losing the game, but they've scored 2 touchdowns pretty quickly here.
Everyone's a little shell-shocked on that one.
All right, lined up for the 2-point conversion attempt. Wants to pass, gets the ball away, and incomplete.
I think the receiver was on the ground at one point and popped back up.
Well, we were about to intercept before he was tackled before the ball got there. All right.
Big football game in Kansas tomorrow.
Yes, there is. Who's Wichita State playing?
Is Prince McJunkin still their quarterback? Come on, Mike. Surely you remember that name.
I do remember that name. Yeah.
We're aging ourselves there.
You're the one talking all this old stuff. I'm all new technology and trying to slap Sam down.
Mike, I would quit while you're ahead because that is a completely false statement.
I'll tell you a story about quitting while you're ahead sometime, Samuel. All right, Warriors will get the ball back with 5 minutes, 56 seconds to go. And once again, I will say, we want to matriculate down the field using up clock and put it in the end zone. It's another onside kick. That might have been successful. I think it was.
There's the replay.
That was a great onside kick right there.
Did that thing go? Yeah, I don't think it went 10 yards before the guy touched it. The official was right there.
Well, we don't have a replay.
Yeah, well, we do.
Well, we do, but the coaches don't have a challenge flag.
Here we go from the 50-yard line. Reverse. That just really hadn't worked well tonight. They've done a double pass, they've done reverses, they've done about everything here.
Trying to come up with some amount of misdirection. Wayner's back in the safety position.
Second and 10. Pass again, that one's low. He was getting a lot of pressure, and there's a penalty flag down.
Hope that's not roughing the pass.
Can we see that, Gene? Okay, we didn't have a camera on the quarterback.
Yeah, it is roughing the passer.
We were trying to get it, see if we had a picture of it, but we didn't.
Tell you what, guys, we joke about this game being over, but it's only 20 points with 5 minutes left. They score here, get another onside kick, and we got a ball game.
I can't argue with that, but there's a lot of ifs involved in that.
There are. Stranger things have happened.
Gets the pass away, and at some point the ball's been bouncing around a lot tonight.
Here's the replay. Quarterback's going to get the pass off, and it's deflected, and Trip Peterson almost had the interception.
So second and 10.
Mustangs have gone to the air.
And they certainly aren't in a hurry, but I guess that was an incomplete pass, so not worrying about the clock. Pitch. Running back to the middle of the field, still going. A lot of horizontal running there, but he did pick up 5 yards.
Ran 25 yards to pick up 5.
Looper was there on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Now the clock is moving. It'd be a lot quicker just to send somebody in with the play. Pitch again. This time he's not. Yeah, he's not getting much of anything.
Jackson Batanti on the stop here, wraps him up and pulls him backwards. Gets a little help from a couple other Warriors.
Going to make it 4th down. 4th and a couple. So the Warriors, if you really want to kind of
take the air out of their sails.
You bet. You just don't get them 2 yards here. I'm assuming they'll go to the air. No, it's a handoff. Oh,
short.
He did not get it.
It's going to be a turnover on downs for the Warriors.
Take a look at it here.
Warriors do a good job of meeting the ball. DeWalt has stopped. Smith is there.
That was really, all those 73, 33, 4, all those guys, they knew what they had to do, and that's not let him surge forward.
That sort of puzzles me. First of all, why they would be running the ball instead of throwing, because every time they throw an incomplete pass, the clock stops. They didn't seem to be in any hurry. Running the ball, letting the clock run, and now running again on 4th down.
They gave him a really favorable spot,
They gave him a really favorable
He
but
didn't,
he did not
he
make
didn't get it.
He didn't make it.
That was a better spot than what was achieved.
So the Warriors will take over. They've got to, I'm going to say this until it's true.
Okay.
The Warriors
You're
want
to manifest it.
They want, I am. And then when the game's end, they'll suddenly have big M's on their helmets again. We'll use up the clock and go in the end zone.
Okay. Think Kellen Wayner is back in at quarterback.
Using that plenty of time. There's the handoff. Nice run.
Good run by Looper to weave his way through and pick up about 8 yards.
Oh, and now we have a flag. That was clearly somebody said something.
It's going to be on Valley Heights again.
Pointing that direction. He threw that in the air with enthusiasm. Yep, unsportsmanlike conduct. That's the 2nd time tonight against the Mustangs.
I think he might have said the number of the player.
Oh. Well,
which is unusual.
Yeah, well, as we've talked about, you get these guys doing small college ball on Saturdays, and the rules are different.
Yep.
Maybe that's now a thing with unsportsmanlike penalties.
Warriors are waiting to start the play. Valley Heights showing blitz.
Yeah. What are we doing? We're waiting for the guy in the back to raise his hand to show that we're getting close to the, yep, there it goes. Now he'll call the play. Or not call the play, but he'll call the count. Oh, Smith, what a run! What a run by Smith! He fought to the bitter end and gets pushed out on the 24.
Valley Heights was trying to time that blitz in such a way.
So, Mike, you know how you're talking about the wanting the big M on the helmet?
Uh-huh.
So how long do you think we've had the spears on the helmet?
Grant was still the coach.
Yeah.
I know the answer.
Well, I'm throwing out a guess of 17 years.
Nope. You're close, though. It was
higher or lower.
I think it was.
Higher or lower.
I think it was Griff's senior year, 10 years ago.
Oh wow!
They went from the M's to the spears.
Well, I want to go back.
I do too.
Nah.
Who is that up there dissenting with you guys?
That's Sam. Sam Loomis. He won't be here next week.
Yes, I will.
Delay a game on the Warriors. It's going to move it back 5 yards.
I think I do have to agree with Casey on this one on the timing, because both my guys kept all their stuff off their helmets, and I'm pretty sure Tyler has at least 2 sets, if not 3 sets of those M's. So it would have been either Griff's senior season or his junior season. One of those two was the first
It could have
Spears.
been his junior season, but
It was one of those two.
yeah, because I know he wore them his senior year.
Wainer keeps, and he's going to get close to the 25.
Yeah, he was able to make a few yards out of it, get about 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring up second down.
So that would have even been longer because Griff graduated in 14, so his senior season would have been 2013.
That's
So-
what I'm thinking, maybe 2012 or
could have
so.
been- yeah,
it might have been
yeah,
the first
it's-
Spear year. So,
The Spear
So
year.
it was 12 years ago.
We've had 12
think-
Spear years.
Yeah.
well,
Spear
yeah, you got
years.
to remember here a couple of years ago they actually had the headdress. They went from the Spears to the headdress
I don't
for one
remember that.
season. Yeah.
Well, that's fascinating. Okay. Second and 13. Oh,
A lot of
Man,
zigging
I'm
and
telling you.
zagging and
Loomis-
bobbing and weaving. for
Lunas.
nothing.
Not
Wainer.
Waiter, somebody down there. I'm all discombobulated. But he used up a lot of time on that play.
Yeah.
So I've told Kellen Wainer that he needs to round up the seniors at midfield after the game, and since it's senior night and we are guaranteed not to have another home game, we'll go through and interview the seniors and have them give us their thoughts on the season so far.
All right, Sam Loomis is going to bring you his headset, so they'll be able to wear the headset and you'll still be able to hear
All right.
and talk. Folks at home can hear you.
Third down. Looper going to pick up about 4.
40 seconds remaining. The clock stops for an Edward Jones investment timeout.
Timeout was called by Valley Heights.
You know what it'd be a good time for?
Go down to Casey on the sideline.
No. It'd be a good time for a field goal.
Oh. That's my goal, is to live long enough to see Marion kick a field goal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You must.
Mike, unless you adopt a foreign-born soccer player to come over here.
Why
You know,
can't
we had a soccer player. It was before either of my boys' time, and he was a heck of a kicker.
the German kid?
Yeah, I don't know if we ever kicked a field goal, but I know he kicked a bunch of extra points.
He came back for the class reunion this year. It was the 25th reunion, and then
and just
he-
hold it out to them. That way they don't have to put it on.
Sam is going to... We're going to talk with Sam about mic discipline.
he was giving me the a lecture on what to do and what not to do. So
Play's
Oh.
still going. They're going to run over the flag.
Clock still ticking. Well, no, it
They
isn't. It
stopped
just
it for
stopped
the
at
flag.
29, yeah, 29 seconds.
Going to be against the Warriors, it looks like.
The illegal pushing. All right, that'll give the ball back to the Mustangs.
All right, Mustangs are going to have the ball with 29 seconds remaining, down by 20.
Well
I
done.
don't
What-
think
what play would
they
you
can come
call?
back at this point.
I think I'd throw the ball. Got a big old fullback in there.
Find out how big the quarterback's arms are.
That just over to the sideline here. Threw it to Coach Kraft. Handled it on the... No, that wasn't Kraft. That was Metro.
Metro.
Handled it on the bounce.
Brings up second and 10.
Didn't take much time off the clock. Ooh, that was a good pass, a good catch, and a good hit at the end of it.
Yeah, Kellen Wainer issued the hit. Clock is running. Mission Valley, Valley Heights.
Another catch. Gave up a couple of yards trying to get some more and didn't do it.
That is going to be the ball game.
Good ball game for the Warriors. So Casey's going to round up some seniors for us, and in the meantime, we'll watch the Warriors line up to shake hands with the Mustangs and what really was a very fun ball game to watch.
It was a good game, good senior night here at Warrior Stadium, and Warriors finish off the regular season with a win.
That win should secure us the top 3 seed spot. So now the only thing we should be waiting on other game scores tonight is to see who will finish as the lowest 2 seed, and that will determine where we go play next week.
We end up with 2 regular season losses and 3rd in our district, because also in the district are 2 teams that only had 1 regular season loss. All right, Jeremiah, start talking.
All right, Mike. Good evening here at Warrior Stadium for senior night and Little Warrior cheer night. Great crowd out here on a beautiful October night here in Marion. We're gonna team's gonna have their team meeting here at the north end zone, and then we'll get some seniors.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen. I told Kellen Wayner to round.
Well, just stick. Why don't you make your way down towards that? As soon as they get done with their team meeting, you can grab them as they're getting ready to leave.
Yeah. How long do these team meetings take?
Not very long.
Not very long.
They're shorter when they win.
All right.
But if you kind of head down that way a little bit, then you can definitely catch them when they come out.
Yell at Chris Mercer. Tell him to go in the huddle. He can do it. He's a important guy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are joining us, whether it's on cable TV or YouTube, we very much appreciate your putting up with us. And seriously, we do understand how irritating we are. We just can't help it.
Our wives tell us that's why they allow us to do this.
Yeah, that's why we have to do this. Since 1994, I've not wanted on Friday nights. But you might spread the word if there are people who like to watch the football games, and you can always turn the sound down on us. But these young men play really, really hard, and it's fun to watch them. And we appreciate your letting us bring them to you.
And with that said, I also want to thank our sponsors, because what we run into a lot of times traveling other places is some of these subscription-based services, and our sponsors help us bring these games live, and it doesn't cost you guys anything except for what you're paying for your internet. So
when I was in Kansas City last weekend and trying to tune into not trying, but actually succeeding in tuning into the Marion game, then was kind of channel surfing around, and there were lots of other. If you went to the K-Prep or the Max Prep or any of those things, they'll link you up with all these deals, and they were all that. I'm sure probably get something pretty good. You can see the game, but you got to pay for it. And here, that's taken care of by your sponsors.
That's right.
So support those people.
Looks like team meeting is going to be breaking up here shortly, so hopefully Casey can catch the seniors coming up.
Casey needs to sprint. See if the old man can still do it.
Hey, we don't need Casey cramping up.
So the other morning I saw some gal on Good Morning America. She won the 100-year-old 100-meter dash champion, and Will was home, and I looked at Will and I said, you know what? I don't think I could beat her. I mean, she was cruising down the track.
Okay.
100 years old.
Casey, the seniors are headed your way.
All right. I got to tell them to get over here. I got places to be.
You holler at them.
We're going to have to talk with Sean. We haven't been doing that much lately, but
this has never happened to me before. I'm telling you, it's always been right after the game. Seniors come over.
Well, they're headed your way now.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Here they come.
Looks like we're
Oh,
getting.
God, I just about started
You
singing
were
Neil.
you
Neil
were ready to
Diamond.
start singing little Neil Diamond there.
Yep. That's what happens when I get bored out here waiting. All right, guys, I got the seniors over here with me. Guys, I'm going to hand you this. You don't have to put the headset on. All I got to do is talk into this mic. Get over here behind me so they can all see
Yeah, line them up
who
so
you
we
are.
can see
Line
it.
them up.
We need their
And-
names, Casey.
Oh, well, I got it, Mike. I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, but Casey, we also need the names of their grandparents.
Okay, so.
No, we don't.
Guys, I'm going to hand you the mic. You got to put it right close to your mouth. Oh, look at that. They can hear me double now.
Yeah. Woo.
Tell them who you are and some thoughts on your. No, you got to go and thoughts on your senior year and what you are looking forward to for the rest of the season.
My name's Luke Watkins. Just for the thing, I think that encapsulates the whole team. There's just a lot of grit and a lot of work ethic. We lost a lot of people, and a lot of people counted us out before the season even started. And I think we came down and we proved everybody wrong. We more than proved everybody wrong. We had a wonderful season. And I think going into the next few weeks, all we can do is put our head down and play the kind of football we want to play.
Well done.
Kellen Wainer here. It's really just comes down to the team just playing together and playing hard. It's all just a team effort, and that's all we can ask out of everyone. All these underclassmen put their hard work in every day, just like we have done for the last 4 years. And it didn't come out to undefeated like we would have liked it to, but we lost a close one to Mound Ridge, and we should have made it closer with Sedgwick, but it happens.
Jackson Matanti. We started the season off with a lot of people saying that we're not going to go as far as we did last year, and we've already proven them wrong. We're doing just as well, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us.
Lander Smith here, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here with all my best friends. I wasn't out last year, and I saw that we're losing what everybody thought was a huge part of the team, but I'm proud of everybody that showed up this year and play ball.
Brian Wynn. I'm not much of a speaker, but I love every single one of my teammates, and this year has just been so much fun with all of them.
It's Lane Smith. It's been a really great senior year. Worked 4 hard years in the weight room with all these guys. Really fun group to play with. We've been playing with each other since 7th grade, so it's exciting but sad to know that we're coming to an end. Hopefully we can make it all run all the way to the end. Play as much football as possible because it's a very fun time with all these fellas.
Gilbert Ramirez here. Honestly, I may have came here late, but most of this wouldn't happen without the team and the coaches, and I want to thank them all for doing their best job, man. Like, honestly, without them, we wouldn't be here tonight. And I just want to thank you guys, all of you guys, honestly, and this town.
Hey, very well spoken, guys. It was a fun game to watch tonight. Fun season. Good luck the rest of the way. All right? Guys, that's all I got from the field.
Thank you, Casey. I'm going to say this, and then I'll let the other guys sign off. But that is the most eloquent group of seniors I've seen since 1994. That was well done.
That was well done.
I bet Casey's never used the word encapsulate in his life.
I'll tell you what, I was blown away. It's like, oh, my God, who are we talking to down here?
Darren, let's go to you.
Hey, this has been a great run this year. You look back at this, I like to mirror what a lot of those kids just said. I didn't think we'd be standing here tonight with a 6-2 season. I really thought that, if we had a 500 season going at this point, just with so much depth we lost. But these guys have put the hard work in, and it has paid off. I cannot wait to see what we do over the next couple of weeks in the playoffs.
Jeremiah, sir.
I'm right there with what's been said. Good evening here tonight. Good season still going. We'll find out where we're playing next week. Hopefully it's not too far away.
And we'll be there.
And
mctv will be there wherever it's at.
Yep, we'll bring it to you.
Well, for Gene and Sam, who are the guys that haven't had a chance, well, Sam's talked enough.
We're taking away his mic next week.
For Gene, this is Mike Powers saying, good night, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Good night, Ed. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Red. Good night, Gabby Gabbard, wherever you are.